What is happening?
We are live. What's going on, peoples? I'm with syngeman. I'm with Charming. With
Hail warriors!
I hear an
Hey,
echo. I hear an echo.
syngeman, how are you?
Charming Saturn, you are quite charming in your blackness.
Thank you, syngeman. I'm going to turn my camera on in a bit. I'm driving right now.
No need. Oh, okay, you're
I'm
driving,
gonna be
yeah.
on. Give me 1 minute. I just don't wanna. Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, it's all
No,
right.
no, it's not required here. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're not too fancy here, Charming.
Charming.
There he is. So the reason why
Charming.
the reason why I had Charming on is because he's awesome. First of all, he's awesome. I met
Yes.
he's my friend from my local flat Earth group. He's my buddy. But also he met Dave Weiss. He met
I
Dave
met
Weiss.
David Weiss last Saturday in New York City, and that shit was the best, man. That shit was the best.
What is he
I gotta
like?
tell you.
Is he tall?
Did you get like
Is he small? Is he a little short dude?
Let me tell you something. He's
hang
real.
out or
He's
what?
real.
It's like, hey, you gone or what?
What are you gonna say? What is he?
First of all, he was giving out free merch in the restaurant
Nice.
where we met. He was giving out free Flat Earth merch, which I can't show you in a bit. But right
Nice.
now, I'm going to a Shell gas station to get some fucking gas.
So you drove from Massachusetts all the way to New York to meet him, and
Yeah.
how long of a drive was that? Like 4 hours each way?
Uh,
Or
3.5.
Three and a half. So you did good.
Yes, just
You made
I'll
it.
be right back.
And
How are
yeah,
you,
that's cool.
Cinch? Today you're not a doctor, huh?
Yeah.
No,
He thought-
today I'm a kick-ass warrior. Yikes!
Yeah.
Kicking that dart, man. I love doing the rope dart. Everybody I show is like, wow, amazing. I've never seen anything on it. And I feel like I'm blessed because I got something that people go, wow, instead of just like me copying
that?
or following. Nobody
How's that
does it.
look?
And I want people to do it too. That looks
How's
good, dude. That looks
that
really good.
That's the sour diesel from Flat Earth Farms. Every farm is flat.
What's nice? Now,
yeah,
when you blow the
sour.
smoke out, here's what I've noticed: if you blow the smoke out and it's white,
Yeah.
that's easier to hold in. If it's yellow or darker, it's harder.
Oh, this
What's the color of that smoke? White. It looks
this
like
shit
you
is
have
it's
a
nice,
white,
dude. It's like
maybe a
soft.
slight yellow look. More.
This is
What's the-
David Weiss's card that he gave out when I went
cool.
there.
Yeah,
What is it?
Giving this out. Are you a blue
A
dot?
business card?
On the app. For the app that his app that he's trying to sell that he sells on
Yeah. That he's trying to
the App
sell.
Store?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
No,
making it sound like he's like, I didn't mean to say
You know-
it that way, but
Yeah, I have it, but my
Sells.
freaking
You know the app that he's hopelessly peddling? No, I'm just fucking with
yeah,
you.
like he's trying to.
No, it's
no,
a
but
good app.
it is
It's a good app.
It's a
People like it.
$2.99 app. It's not even that expensive.
No,
No.
I had it, and I'm gonna get it again, but I gotta wait for
had
another
it.
phone. This phone won't take.
I don't have a phone.
My phone's hacked. It's the only reason I don't have it. I will have it though. I mean, I have
No,
it, but I don't.
But his app is good though. Everyone that I talk to, people enjoy it. People, everybody that comes to the meetup, they all
Well,
got it from the
Definitely,
app.
when I travel to any of these meetups, I'm gonna make sure I have it on a phone. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll probably have it
exactly.
more. I'll probably pay for it more than once over the years.
I need to get one. I don't know.
99 cents, right? You know what I worry more about than 99 cents is putting my card number on the internet. So I'm considering buying like a Safeway card with the money on it with cash, and then using that for internet stuff.
Yeah.
Because I get instantly hack phone calls as soon as I use my credit card anywhere besides Amazon. If I use it on Amazon, it seems pretty damn safe. Anywhere else,
I get hacked phone calls no matter what, dude. No matter what I do now.
it's like Amazon is run by the people who own the earth. So like, oh, we'll cover this. We don't care about
So,
people who own the earth.
I want to ask you, how many people showed up to that meetup in New York? How many people were there? A lot more than normal, than like when we go, or was it just a few? Charming?
He's shopping. He's shopping right now.
Is he? That's cool. All right. Well, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. I'm rolling a joint.
Okay, I'm having trouble
Don't
here.
worry, we're gonna get into some stuff.
This is normal, but
Sorry about that, folks.
it's okay. Cover me.
We're not really. Where are you anyway? At the gas station?
Yeah, I'm at a Shell.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, you got to get gas, right? So this is great. I feel great to be back on YouTube. It's awesome. What do we got? 5? It says we got 5 people here. I bet there's more. Well, it's time to smoke. Spark it up. Spark it if you got it. Sounds like broken glass. I love it when people go live in their cars and stuff. It's great on the stream.
Sorry about that. I'm just trying to figure.
I love it.
I lost something, so I'm gonna catch it later. I lost something.
Well, thanks for coming on and telling us
no
about
problem,
your story.
man. I just can't find my fucking card, so I gotta fucking find that shit.
I know how that is when you're on a stream and like I was trying to find my rolling papers like 5 minutes ago before this thing started, and I was running all around crazy looking for it. It's all good. But hey, that's awesome that you met Weiss, dude. I wish I went, but I had things to deal with here.
Yeah, no problem. I'll tell you more about it. Okay.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
All right, catch you later. Thanks.
Yeah, peace, man. All right. So, what are we getting into tonight? Let me see. I got a whole show set up. I really do. You guys are going to be proud of me tonight. All right. Let me see. Where do I want to start? So, okay. I have so much shit. I don't know where to start at. All right. So, today I was with, I went out. I was doing some mud flooding. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I went back to that house. I went back to that fucking house, dude. I wanted to see the one I uploaded the video about today. The one that Lucky put up on his channel. The house that they said was 5 levels underground. The one that they demolished. Well, I went back there today to see how many levels underground it really went. See if I can see anything. See what was left. I got some footage. Let me share my screen. All right. I'm sharing the screen. Here we go. Are we doing it? Got it. All right. I think we're doing it. Let's see if this is it. Yep. You see that?
Okay. Interesting.
This was the house. This is where the house was, dude. The blue house that they demolished with the Antiquitech on the roof. This is what's left. You see the foundation? Yeah. You see the foundation over here? Hold on. You like that one, Sid? Here we go. Look, ready?
I'm loading project.
Look at this shit.
I haven't opened up this program, but here we go.
So they said it went under the ground 5 levels, and the other dude said it went under the ground 4 feet, right? But neither one of them is right. Because look at this. This is like 10 feet right here. All right? I was there. You see all the bricks?
No, wait. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
How is that 10 feet? Wait.
Because I was there.
Oh, okay. I see it. Those are the brick size. Okay. So the brick is about...
It's not 10 feet. It's about 4 or 5. Yeah, maybe they were right. It's about 5 or 6 feet. It's not 4 feet. It's more than 4 feet. Okay, it's more than 4 feet. I can tell you.
Does it go past there though? Underneath?
Yeah, they covered it all up, dude. They covered it all up, so I can't see it. I couldn't see what was under there.
Oh, you didn't dig any further? Okay.
I can't dig any further. They did a good fucking job. I made a video. I walked around. I'll show you. Hold on. Let's see.
So okay, whatever.
It's coming up.
One of
See all
these
the
days
brick?
we'll get to an actual one.
One that's
I mean,
underground, yeah, that you can actually
who
go
knows
underground.
that is actually not, but one that we can actually go. What the yeah.
Yeah.
But this we have seen it definitely, but I want to be there touching it with my hands, physically filming it, and then I can go, ha ha, this is cool. Look, but you know, pictures are cool
at
too.
least I went back though. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't just take it like a bitch and leave. I actually went back and fucking and watch and saw what was there. You know what I mean? All right, let's see.
Mm. Mm.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh,
why
I
did
have
it
that
play?
link. I put the
Yeah.
link in the pictures.
All right, 1 minute.
So when
We'll
you
do
look at
that.
the pictures, do the camp ones first. I think I have them in order. I haven't.
We'll do it next. Just give it this 2 minutes. This is
No, whatever you want to
this
do.
is the video of the.
They covered it all in.
It's cool. We'll get it.
I'm
The next as soon as this video is done.
I'm
Right here,
consuming mass quantities right now.
it's only gonna take a second. This is
Who's
like
in
me
chat?
just walking around.
Hello,
Like,
chat. You guess
oh,
what?
really? Nice.
I found the pictures of us. Great. When we all went to space camp that time.
And they said it was only 4 feet.
Yeah. Playing, dude. Is it?
Yes, maybe close
No,
your close your
glitching out or
screen.
something.
That seems to help.
I'm watching it on the other screen.
Close your camera. I mean.
Good idea. Yeah.
What's going on?
You're right. You're right.
That's theirs.
Hold on. Damn.
That looks new. Maybe not though.
You're right about that. Shit. All right. Let's see if I can get it back now. All right. Here we go. Yeah, it's working a little better.
It's a brick. It's a brick.
Yeah, let me go back. Let me just start it over. See what happens. Maybe it'll play better.
This is the house. I'm gonna see what's left. I'm here. A few days later. They covered it all in. I'm gonna walk around the whole perimeter. This was the house. That's the foundation over there. They said it went 5 levels, and then I came back the next day, and they said it was only 4 feet. But that looks like it's bigger than 4 feet. Let's see if they can clear it all up.
Yeah, the screen sharing is no good tonight, man. It's all right. You can still see it.
New. That looks new. Maybe not.
It's just kind of.
It's a brick. It's a brick. All right, so what's over here? This is what I want to see.
Okay. Yeah, it's running better now. So I can't see chat. Oh yeah, chat.
It looks like an electrical wire. There's a. You can see the wall was brick.
It's really glitchy though. That sucks.
So look back
I'll have
there.
to upload
That
this
doesn't
video.
look like brick.
It's not really playing too well. I'll have to like
That
make a
looks like regular stones.
mud flood adventure and upload it. My computer really sucks.
We got Scott, Level Realm, M10, Sue Finelli,
Piece of a brick.
David
It's
Wolf,
all brick.
Bane Bear. I actually have Nuggets tonight too. Since Bane Bear. I actually have Nuggets tonight too. Since Bane Bear. I'm Dr. Z.
I don't know.
And me.
So
I'm Dr.
yeah, this was a weird
Silent
foundation
Ninja.
because the foundation was made out of like stones. It was like block stones, you know. Like, look, you see that? You see that foundation right there? Look, you see that? That's not made out of cement. Like, look, it has bricks on the top, right? It has a layer of bricks, and then it's like cemented over, and under here it's like block stone. You know? Like, and I don't know, that's kind of weird to make a foundation. I used to build foundations. They use concrete, dude. They don't use fucking rocks and stack them up like that on top of each other for a foundation. They don't usually.
I think it's interesting, but I don't see much to look at. Need more.
This is the driveway.
I need
Yeah,
more to look
It's
at.
not much here, but I just wanted to finish my. I feel you. We're gonna get to your pictures.
God.
This is almost done.
There they covered it in.
This is just. I had to wrap up my investigation, dude.
This is the house.
All right,
No, yeah.
hold on, I'm coming back somehow. All right.
No.
I feel you. I had to wrap up my investigation on that house, though. You know, I've been watching that house for like I don't know, 2 years now. I've been keeping my eye on that house because I saw that thing on the roof, and I watched it. It was abandoned. There was homeless people living in there, and then they just knocked it the fuck down. They stole the Antiquitech off the roof, though. You know. So anyway, all right, we got your link now. All right, David Wolf, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right, well, I'm getting your link up right now. All right, all right. This is all cool to show, right? All right, cool. Making sure I'm not like showing any emails or anything. All right. So what do we got here? We got all right. This is cool. So what was this? What was this space camp you were saying?
Yes, I found pictures of all of us when we went to space camp.
That was an amazing summer. That was an amazing summer. I didn't think any of those pictures still were around.
Boy Scout camp is nothing.
I was hoping that.
So see, pick that one. The first was the 3 people walking.
The first one.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
3 people walking. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just tell you with it. Yeah.
Is that Mike and Frank?
And Frank. That's when they were testing out they were testing out the NASA stuff. You know, learning how to fly the space shuttle.
That's cool. I don't remember seeing them at space.
They look like they're pretty stoned. You know, it's pretty good.
I don't remember seeing them at space camp.
I think they might have been there the summer before.
Oh, the summer before us. Yeah. So what do we got here?
Yeah, don't pick on the black and white ones. Say those later. That's water's above.
At space camp.
Yeah, I have a bunch of other pictures of other people too, but I didn't have time to put them all up. We'll get to them all eventually. But there's water's above.
She looks like she's having fun, whatever she's doing. Look at she.
She's learning about tracking them on the moon and Mars rover. I think she's learning about the Mars rover right there.
Wow. Yeah.
So neat, isn't it?
And we got like these little things.
I remember that. They filters. I wish I had one of those for the past 2 years.
Yeah, they were filtering. What was that? A kidney dialysis thing that they attached to mine?
I wish I had one of those for the past 2 years. I needed that. That filter.
I hope not. I hope not.
No, suit. I would have had it. I would have worn it.
Yeah, the astronaut suits. We're all just chilling. Look at we're just walking. That's so cool. All right. Is that the only ones? All right, we got this one too.
There's one more. I think.
At the bottom.
Not
the black and white one, right?
Not the black and white one. Not the black and white one.
Oh, it's you.
No, that one's Scott from Level Realm.
Oh, it's Scott.
Yeah, Scott from Level Realm. He likes to hide his face. So that's, once in a while you get his face.
Dude, yeah. That's so cool. So we got everybody.
I
on
remember
board.
that.
So basically, you learn.
Shot from level realm at Space Camp.
We're getting the Photoshop. We're getting the Photoshop going.
Nope, that's not Photoshop. What are you talking
No?
about? That's Space Camp. What are you
Space
talking
Camp.
about? I don't know what you're talking about. Photoshop. What's that? Photoshop. What? Why would Photoshop be involved in that? I don't understand. So next
Yes.
picture, not the blue one, but the black and white one.
Wait, which one? You want to show it? All right, the black and white one. All right, I get you. Hold on.
Not the blue one, because that's the one that's filtered.
I know what you mean. All right.
Black and white one.
Let's see if yeah. I'm not sharing anymore, am I? I'm still sharing. Okay, cool. Did I just double share? Oh, I fucked up.
I don't know what you did.
I fucked up bad.
But that's a good timing.
I got to do this over.
Rastafarians unite. Rastafarians unite. This hour brought to you by Smokity. The best smoke.
Oh yeah.
I got to show.
I got something
today.
I got something I got to show
bears
too.
near you. Smokity.
Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting it up. I'm just fucking.
Because it has
maybe
to
I'm
be.
not.
Sean Osborne. Oh, I have a picture of Sean Osborne at Space Camp too, but we'll have to say that next time. There you go. The bottom black and white one.
Finally. There you go.
There's an old picture I dug up of a brick tin salesman. And as you can see, the address is 330.
Oh yeah, 33. And he's got brick.
He knows where to go. He knows where to go. And you see he's pointing at a brick. He spotted it from a mile away. He's like, I can go to this house and sell them. So he spotted it. So you can't really tell. So I ran it through a filter and now hit the blue one. You'll see what it looks like to the filter. The Aqua Velva filter, they call it. And then comes the. See, now you can see the faux brick coming out.
So
he was pointing at it.
He's letting you know this. He's letting you know this is the brick trend brick right here. He's like, he can spot it. He can spot it. You know what I mean? Without the filter, he knows. Yeah. He's just like, damn. He didn't see the ones behind him. He might have found the ones behind him. There's probably some other ones. Look at him. He looks like he's from like the Twilight Zone, dude.
Oh, it was back then. Didn't you know that? The Twilight Zone was not. The Twilight Zone was. They just filmed it. It's real.
So what about this big
and then
one?
That one right there, the man right there. He's studying the layout of bricks. This very old picture, very rare.
That's nice. That is nice, dude. He's looking at the bricks.
He has like a little model of it.
That would have been a cool thumbnail. Well, looks like I have thumbnails for tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, I'll dig up the other ones I have of everyone else's Space Camp. I think I got Bane Bear Space Camp, and I think
I think it just looks a little blurry on my. Oh, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but yeah, I think it just looks a little blurry on my shit.
What? Yeah, well, it might be blurry too, because you know how Space Camp is. Space Camp is blurry sometimes.
Scott looks like he's just chilling.
He always looks like he's chilling with his fur hat.
All right, let me come back. Let me get out of here.
Did that make you laugh at people? Yes, bag of bricks.
Charming's back.
He could have dozens of bricks.
Hey,
I'm back.
You just missed all the. Did you see all the space pictures we just showed from Space Camp?
David Wolf.
No, I just found my credit card.
You missed it. Oh, good.
Did you go to Space Camp ever, Charming? I think you did.
No, but I want to.
I think. Oh, really? You want to go to Space Camp? Okay, I'll bring you there.
We got. I'll show him the pictures. Look, we got We got pictures of Space Camp.
Oh, he didn't get to see him. Oh well,
Let me
No.
see
he can look back.
Space Camp. I'm so fascinated by Space Camp.
I'll just show him real quick. I'll just go.
You know what? Oh yeah, totally.
Might as well.
Oh, you know what I like about
we got
Space Camp is the
much to do.
merry-go-round. The one the one you go to like
So
a
that's
playground.
So that's Mike
and they
from
push you around on.
that's Mike from THC and Frank from THC and Space Camp.
That one turned out good.
That's
Look at that.
yeah, that one came out good. Waters Above came out pretty good. I see Waters Above photoshopped on so many different things. It's like I'm not even.
I just did it really quick
anymore,
too. I was jamming really quick.
Yeah,
but
she
didn't take my time.
But she's
I took my time on
but-
Mike and Frank.
but she's definitely one of the seems to be one of the favorites. You know what I mean? For people to
I don't know if she's ever been to Space Camp.
Put her head on different things. You know what
I think this is her first time at Space Camp. We'll have to show her.
There I go. There I go. There I go. Oh, there's Scott Level around. There I go with my astronaut suit.
I got to get a better one
And
with the
Rasta
guy.
Good.
It's hard. He hides
You'll get it.
in the dark. He hides in the dark.
Then we got the fake brick salesman going door to door. Look, he's pointing at the fake brick. He knows it's right there. Ready? Then he used his special lighting.
I have some other great ones too.
Boom.
I found. Oh.
Look at that.
Boom, baby. And then look at this. And then look at this guy. He's studying bricks. He's studying the bricks. All right. Well, there you go. Great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I had other plans that I just did it really quick. I'm like, what can I do here to spam? Brick.
Yeah.
I was under
It's all
pressure.
We're
I gotta
getting
stop
there.
working. I did that in high school too. Save everything for the last minute. Party up until the last minute.
Well, all right, let me get in. It's getting late, so let me just get into my stuff. All right, let me show you guys what I got. Boom, real quick. So today I was, as I was saying, I was walking around in mud flooding, and
Right.
I just started filming different things, and then I went. All right, first of all, look at this weed that I found. Well, it wasn't weed, but it's a bag. You know how I told you the bags from California? Look at this. It's called dog shit schmackberries.
Wow.
Have you ever seen that
Love
one,
that.
Sin? California?
Yeah, I love it. No.
Look, dog shit
There's-
smackberries.
That col-
Schmackberries.
That color is
Schmack.
someone took advertising class. Whoever did that, they know advertising well. Those colors are attractive to the mind.
It almost looks,
And
they
they're
have,
tasty, like candy, right?
it smelled like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, okay. It looks like it. So you want to eat it too. You want to
Yeah,
buy it
that's
just
what it
because of
looks
that.
like.
Nice advertising. You could I guess you could just take a couple hours these days. You just take a class in anything, right? And by the end of the week, you're like, I know all about advertising.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got, it's
I
coming up.
kind
I
of
got
do
some-
basics. I'm like a jack of all trades. I know a little bit.
We'll see what happens.
Jack of all trades, master of one.
So I was looking at these buildings today. There was like a yellow brick one. It's coming up. I can tell it's gonna play. It's just taking. its
Where
A
were the
road?
buildings?
There it goes.
A yellow brick road. Oh, building.
This is in Everett, Massachusetts, where I'm at.
You
Yellow
think
brick
that's
building.
Targaryen?
You see, like you see those are resonators. Those are for frequencies. Everything had a purpose. Everything up here has a purpose. Nothing was put there just for looks or ornamentation.
What
It's
did
all-
those things do though? Did they like get energy from the sun, or take electricity from the ether? What did that shit do?
They helped make energy from sound, from frequencies and vibrations, and different things like that. A lot of these things, like some of these are air holes to bring the air into the buildings and stuff like that. But everything had a purpose. You know what I mean? It's always
Yeah, I
the
do
brick
know
too.
what
You
you
can
mean.
tell the red brick. But the cool part about it is that I was just taking a shot in the dark and filming these buildings. But I found something really cool there.
Did I ever
Let me
tell
see.
you about
Is it-
you've seen those old intricate structures in India, right? Or even
Yeah,
in Europe,
yeah.
or even in the United States,
No, yeah, in India. Yeah. There's an awesome video that
everywhere.
Bill Miller made about India. Yeah.
Do
I
you
know what you're
know
talking
how
about.
they carved those stones, though?
How do you think they did it? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it could have been a 3D printer or some type of technology that just
I heard,
print
I heard
printed the
that
whole thing.
they know some sort of a sound frequency or some sort of a fucking frequency that only they knew about, what we don't know, but they knew. And that frequency, it's a specific kind of frequency that you tune into,
Hmm.
and that fucking thing makes the rocks melt. And then they could carve the rocks however they want to carve it. They could do whatever the fuck they want to do with the rocks.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with temperature. Just the frequency made the rocks melt.
I know what you're saying. I've seen videos of we've showed it here. We've showed videos of them melting things with like bricks and stuff with vibrations, rocks. But I was just trying to film this building here, and then I found
Okay.
something really
Okay.
cool
So you could also levitate them with vibration. So okay, that's cool. You can do everything with sound and
with
vibrations. You
vibration.
can
That
melt it, move
yes,
it around, do anything you want. Aha,
Yeah,
aha.
and that's what they
I wonder if they have like a little helmet you put on. You just point your finger. And
look. There it is.
Glass.
Look at that.
Bingo.
Boom.
What
You
is
see
that?
that?
Glass.
You see that? That's pavement lights. That's pavement lights. That they all right. They used to have rooms underneath, and they used to use this type of glass. It's called prism glass, and this is purple. This stuff is purple almost. This one, and it shines light into. It's like a type of technology to get free light into the room underneath. That's
Mm,
glass that
wow.
you could see through. You could see through it. It looks like stone, but it's because it's so old. When you go up close to it, you can see that it's not the type of glass we use. It's like a glass that they poured. That it's like almost like it almost looks like a brick, but it's clear, almost kind of like sea glass, like from the ocean.
But it's
And
transparent.
it's transparent and it reflects the light. And
Interesting.
they used it on these
Interesting
older
shit, Wade.
buildings.
Damn.
Yeah, they used it on the older buildings. Look, to get light underneath into the floor underneath.
This shit got me fucked on so many levels, dude. This
Look,
whole reality got me fucked
you
on a
see?
lot of
You see
levels,
it?
buddy.
You see that? You can see right through it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's dope.
we covered it on this show a lot. We
And
covered it on this
that's
channel.
very fucking interesting, dude. I had no idea this was there.
It's on a lot of buildings. You got to look for it. It's hard to find, dude. It's hard to find. Look, you can see those ones are broken. You see? Those ones are broken right there. Like someone was shoveling the snow and they fucking just didn't give up. They didn't know what it was and they just broke them.
Pavement glass. That's pavement glass. That's you
See, you hear? That's my kid coughing. You hear that?
see?
Yeah.
Pavement glass. That's it. What building is this? That means that's to get light into the underneath. Back in the day.
So you think there's other rooms underneath there too, like
Oh.
Tartarian rooms?
There definitely
That's
is.
awesome.
It goes levels and levels.
That was on this.
How
building.
deep does it
Under.
go though? Like, how many stories deep does it go?
A lot. It depends, you know. I seen around here where I was today, there was a grate that I looked down, and it went deep. It went deep, and it's all a hill. It's all hills there. It's on like a slope, and you know, it's like it's fucking. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
You think could it be like 100 stories?
I don't know. I don't know about 100 stories. It might be. This is what I noticed. It goes down to like the subways at least. Like a lot of them go down to the subways. So it goes at least as low as the subway. And then if you think about it, there's subways underneath the subways. There's older subways. There's tunnels in the subway. You know, like I'm about to go check out MIT. I'm gonna check out some tunnels, dude. Someone's gonna get me into MIT. Joe, actually, Joe,
Wow.
you know Joe. Joe's gonna get me into
Wow.
MIT. Yep. All right, let me see. I'm still sharing here. Shit, I lost what I was doing. I totally lost my fucking place. All right, here we go.
Yeah, some good.
It's all right. I do it all the time. I'm stoned. I come on here stoned. What do you expect? All right, what do we got? All right, so we got those two. All right, this one too. I think I didn't show this one yet. I'm just getting through it. Just dragging right along. The cat. This cat right here died in my arms, and now it's haunting me. All right, you ready?
Ready, Bill?
I filmed this for Bill, but I never sent it to him.
Boom, baby. Pavement glass. Pavement glass.
Boom, baby. You see that? Boom, baby. That's what we call in the Mudflood community a boom, baby.
Hey, are you streaming this on YouTube as well?
Yeah, we're on 2 YouTube channels and we're on Odyssey. We're on 3 channels.
Hey, YouTube, look, I'm famous. I'm famous, YouTube. What I do?
Dude.
Me and
Yeah,
Ray
yeah,
famous. Ray made me famous, son. Ray made me famous, boys. You punks.
YouTube famous. YouTube.
Punks watching.
Yeah.
What's my famous, bitch?
You always wanted to go on YouTube and do that, huh? Just be like, I'm on YouTube. Yo, so this is a image, just a picture of because my camera comes out better when I take still images than when I film. So I always go for the stills. Yeah, I don't know why. But look, I got one up close so you can see right through it. Let's see. Here we go.
So can you see right through it though? Do you shine the light?
You see?
Yeah, you can.
You can see right through
But
it.
what
man.
is it surrounded by? Is that cement? What is it surrounded by?
Yeah, it's cement. And then this is just like a clear stone like that they use. It's like glass, but it's not sharp. It feels like it was in the beach, like it was in the water, like a beach glass, dude. That's what it feels like. Yeah, it's fucking. I couldn't believe it when I first found out about this stuff either, man. I was like, whoa. So there's actual videos of this stuff being used, like old pictures of them actually being down in the basement and lights actually shining through. There's patents. I've seen advertisements for this and stuff like that.
Wow, man.
I've seen marketing for it. You know what I mean?
Imagine the old people living underneath and then I don't know. Maybe
I don't know either. It just shows you that, like, look, you can see right through it. It goes right through. There's something under there. It's not just like tiles. It's not just a design.
Could it be just design though? Maybe you're just looking a little extra deep.
No, it's not. It's not just. I know. It looks like it could be just a design. It's not. It's not just a design, man. It's not.
Wow.
But you could see the broken pieces. Those are all broken ones. It's just so old, dude. This is hundreds and hundreds of years old. This isn't. You don't see this anymore. It's hard to find it.
You think it's more than 100 though? Maybe like 500.
It could be thousands. It could be 1,000 years old. Sue Finelli sent me in some stuff. Let's see what Sue sent. San Francisco. This was in the water. It almost looks
Where's
like the
Singe at?
Did he leave?
Hey, Singe, are you there?
Let me check him. Did he get booted out? I'll have to go check on that. I got this up though. Give me a second. Let this play. Oh wow, it ain't gonna get any bigger than that. What the fuck? Why is it doing that to me now? I guess not. Whoa, what's this? Switch to library. Here we go. This might work. No. Jesus. Why is that one so small? Let me see if all the ones are like that. All right. Technical difficulties.
Okay, I'm back.
The return of the Singe.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to close this. I'm trying to show Sue's pictures that she sent in. I was trying to just get right into it. I was, everything was screen sharing, everything was going good. So I was just like, let's go for it. Let's go. Shoot. Nope. My computer ain't having
I don't have my other little device, so I can't do anything.
I have it ready, but we're just gonna have to.
I have to find it.
it.
So I don't have two devices. Basically, I'm on one device right now.
All right, right now I'm gonna pass out for real because I gotta work in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I'll catch
Yeah,
you
man.
boys.
I don't want to
later.
get in the.
Good night.
I don't want to get in the way
Thanks
of
for coming
anybody's
on.
work, dude.
Oh no. I'll
Hey.
be whenever you do these lives. Whenever you do the shows, I'm always like it's late at night. So, but hey, man,
I used to
David
never
Weiss
come
was
on.
amazing. That shit was popping. Make sure to download his app, buy his app,
Yes.
and let's meet up someday. Like
Yeah,
if you want to
we
do a
gotta,
meetup. Singe, where do you live?
California.
Oh shit, damn.
but
But
I'm
hey,
in
North,
Mass,
on the
man.
East Coast,
I might come out there though. You never know what the future holds right now.
Yeah,
pretty
for sure,
crazy.
man.
we're working on it. We're trying to
Right.
get more people closer together. I wish I went to the New York one now. It sounded like you had a lot of fun there.
Oh, it's all good. We'll do something.
Who was it?
Just
Who else was there? Was there anybody else there that we like? Any other big name flat earthers?
Will was there. Jesse was there. You know Will and Jesse.
Will Flat. Yeah. Bill Miller's here.
I don't think you know Will
Yeah,
though.
I know Will and Jesse. Will?
Oh, you do?
I don't know. There's a few Wills.
Bill.
Singe.
All right.
Bill.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm about to head out. Nice meeting you. Take care,
Good
guys.
timing, Bill.
Yeah, good
Later.
timing, Bill.
What do you like to be called? Saturn? Charming? Saturn?
Saturn. Yeah.
Saturn?
Okay. Later,
All right.
Saturn. See you soon.
All right. See you soon.
Thanks for dropping by, man. So, how you doing, Bill?
I'm good. How are you guys?
You look
Did
cool.
you see?
Like
Yeah,
me.
you sound like you got a cold.
No,
No.
it's cold
It's
here.
Oh, cause you're up north, right? Like up at the
Yeah, a
top.
little bit north. I I did try to go to sleep and then I couldn't sleep, so I got up and I was like, "Oh yeah, Ray's doing his show." So I threw on a
Yeah.
stocking cap and a hoodie and I popped in,
Jumped
said
on.
I'd say hi.
We were just showing the pavement lights that I found. The pavement.
I
glass.
did catch that. I tried to log on with my phone on Odyssey, but for some reason my phone wasn't having it.
I wonder
I
if
was gonna-
Odyssey even went off tonight. I haven't even checked Odyssey yet. We went. Me and
No,
him.
it's on. It's on.
It's the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We banged that Odyssey for like 2 weeks, dude. I'm done. Me and him were just taking the fight to Odyssey. Boom, 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 boom. But now it's like I'm back on YouTube.
I
Sweet.
know, I would totally say.
We got
And then I
12
would
people.
also say, just like randomly to go,
So
right.
what did it?
I can't do it either.
So
Yeah, Bill.
just one day, all of a sudden, you get an email from them and says, "Hey, your channel's shut down." Is that how it works?
No, right after you do the stream, dude, they give you an email that says strike. and then what happens is like, all right, the first time it's just a warning, right?
Right.
And it's not bad. Like it's like a slap on the wrist. And then after that, they give you one strike, and that's like 1 week. That's what they did to
Mhm.
Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures. That just had a
Mhm.
week before, and then
Yeah.
then after that, the second strike they give you 2 weeks. But also, it's like the strikes they don't wear off. Like after the week
Wear
or
off.
2 weeks, after the week or the 2 weeks go by, they still count as active strikes for like a couple months. So if you get another strike on top of that, once you get 3 strikes, they supposedly shut your channel down. But I know people that got more than 3 strikes that they didn't shut them down. But
Yeah.
you don't want to take that chance. Man.
No, man, that
sucks.
sucks. Hey, what did they
'Cause-
say? What did they say it was for? Why did they?
Medical misinformation.
Oh,
They
that's-
yeah,
Wait,
you just
stop.
yeah, you can't even talk about it on YouTube anymore.
right.
It's crazy. But yeah, it was crazy because it was
Sorry,
like,
I'm so harsh. I mean,
no, it's all right. No, Sin. It's just good. Sin
That's
just,
the Irish
just
in me.
he catches me because sometimes I start talking about stuff and I don't even realize that I'm, so Sin's got my back.
Don't
It's
even
good.
say that better. Don't even say anything about
That's what I need.
people
I
that
need
use
someone to-
stethoscopes Anybody use stethoscopes or things like that? We don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. But yeah, but the thing is, it's like they gave me a strike on both channels at the same time, and usually you have time to like delete the stream because think about it, right? All right, say you were just having an honest live stream, and you were letting people on, and there's new people
What?
in the
An
in the
honest
chat.
live stream.
Yeah, like an honest live stream, right? You were just having an honest everyday live stream, right? And then you just being an honest person.
Well, there's where your problem starts right there.
Listen. You let some people in. You just let some people in, right? The people don't know like the rules of YouTube. They've never been on YouTube,
or
or
it's just new.
Yeah.
They just newly learned. You kind of like.
YouTube should give you some flex time to go back and delete your fucking stream if it was live and you had no control over what people were saying. Like, but they don't.
Or they could just be like Odyssey and ditch you and not care.
What they did was they just struck me. They struck me on both channels,
which tells you that it's not the musicians and the artists putting out the strikes, because you could do it on any other channel. They're like, I don't care. I got my gold lined pool. I got 2 gold lined pools. Sorry, that's a South Park.
I got some more stuff that I was sharing. All right, let me try to see if the screen
South Park. They're making fun of the Napster thing. When Metallica, they're like, oh, poor Metallica. They only have 1 gold lined pool. They were just about to get another pool gold lined, and now they can't get it.
Shoot! Oh, shoot!
So this is like and Sue sent this to me today, Sue Finelli, and this is like in the San Francisco Bay, I guess, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
and
she's in the. Yeah.
She said it looks like an old train track that it looks like an old train
special, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Dang it, I don't have my other unit.
She sent me 3 videos. Let's see.
I need to do 5 things at once, so I need to start getting more computers.
Oh man, my computer is just slow, and when it does this, people think like the stream is buffering. I bet because it's the buffer. Jesus. Oh, I probably gotta shut my my camera off. Hold on, that'll work. Make it work better. Bear with me.
Right. Hey, this live streams aren't easy.
Nah, man, they're not. But what can you do? You gotta just use the tech that you got and make the best out of what you got.
Exactly.
It's late night. No, there's nothing else on. It's not like people are jumping to another channel. You know what I mean? There's nothing else. Yeah. There's nothing else to do in the Bay. Yep. It's in the Bay. Crystal Shaman, what's up? Long time no see. I'm glad to see everybody. This is awesome. I'm happy. I'm happy to be able to come back to YouTube and see everybody again. All right.
Hi, Sue Finelli.
Yeah, this will take a second, but it should come up. My screen share is just not working well tonight. Oh, come on. Here it comes. It's making me stretch it out too. I don't know why it's doing that all of a sudden. There it goes. Yeah, it looks like a train that just goes nowhere, like right into the water. But
I'll bet it loads onto the ships.
And that thing reminds me of a magnet, like this big, like the Arc de Triomphe thing.
Oh yeah, collecting a charge or something
through the water.
Yeah,
through
things
the water.
that pass through the arch. There's a charge that's given and a charge received, I think.
Yeah, and they're using the water somehow. They're using the water somehow to get the energy, like electrocuting it or electrifying it or hitting it with vibrations. And then they got the giant magnet, and it's crazy how it's connected to a train, right? Because the train could have been bringing electricity in somehow, like the friction.
I wonder how, because they used to, the transportation back in the day was, superb. Like they would transfer from train to airship and from train to ocean ship. that may have even just been, that could be for people or that could be for products, loading onto ships.
Yeah, those those Zeppelins and stuff, those are amazing.
Mhm.
It makes me wonder how many different models of Zeppelins did they really have, and
Oh
like,
man.
because
Yeah.
That reminds me of like the
when you
Dr.
think of
Seuss world.
when
Like
you
you
think,
would build
yeah,
in Dr. Seuss's land or something like that.
I think that maybe that's where they got a lot of their ideas. Yeah.
Oh,
from Dr.
okay.
Yeah, we had
Dr.
that
Seuss,
city.
you mean, got the ideas from them?
Or
We had that
they,
city that looked like a Dr. Seuss city.
yeah. Or kind of what happened, like they made a bunch of cartoons and kind of cartoonized the old world, but like the cartoons got their ideas from the old world, maybe.
I think this is. Oh, nope, that's not a good sound. All right, hold on. My computer just sucks tonight. Some nights it works good though. Tonight it's just not working too well. But everything else I got is pretty much images.
Some of
Oh,
those, I was going to say, some of those people on TV, the talking heads, they look like they're Dr. Seuss characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little bobbly heads.
So this is just another quick video that she sent.
Train tracks on the docks.
I know, right? It is kind of strange. I don't know. It just looks like it wouldn't, like it wouldn't even hold up a train. I don't know. Like those trains are fucking heavy, man.
Mm-hmm.
When they come through.
I've seen some wooden shuttles, but they're old.
Oh, you have? Probably out where you are. There's probably,
they're not all wooden. No. Santa Cruz.
it's like, how would a
Wait,
train go over the
wait,
water
where is
like
that?
I think San Francisco. She said the Bay.
Oh, okay. I started right.
Yeah, that was Sue. Sue Finelli always taking pictures for us and getting us footage. It's great. So I was in City Hall today, the town hall, like the Everett town hall, not City Hall, town hall. And I was just being a dick, and I was just taking pictures of like stuff that was in there just to show them that I could, because they were all like looking at me, and I'm like, yo, what's this? So they had like all this stuff. Look, I took pictures of all their shit from City Hall. Look at this shit. Let's see if it comes in better. I went in and I just started taking. I was like, "Oh, what do you got in here?" They're all processing paperwork. This is like a computer museum they had. Look, City of Everett. Look, this is like old school computer, old primitive technology is what they were showing. Look, it's like a collection. Hold on, I got more. Oh, let's see. Look, there was a typewriter. Look at this. Look at the name. I'm not even gonna say the name out loud, but look at the name of the typewriter. It's one of those ones. The one that Tom Hanks uses.
Right.
Look, 1880s to 1970s. That's from that. That's pretty old.
For sure.
I don't know. I was just going nuts. They were like, what is this guy doing? That was just an old. That's like better than my computer. That's a computer that they had in the case from like a computer from the 90s or something, right? And it looks better than my computer that I use now, and they're using it as like a demonstration. It's like they're like, this is old. We don't use these anymore. I don't even know what this thing does, but it's something.
It looks like a stamp.
Yeah, like a stamp.
Or put a seal on something. Like a seal of approval kind of thing.
The town hall.
Yeah.
The town, yeah. And then there was let me see. I got some better pictures. So yeah, this thing, I have no idea what that is.
Part of a like a printing press, maybe. Like
maybe. You're right. Like to print, to copy, make copies. Or something.
Yeah.
Copy machine. Yep. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this thing, ACCO 10. The fuck is that? Is
Uh,
that is that
is
like
it-
a do Morse code?
It could be for
A,
sure.
a Morse code thing? Like beep beep beep
Yeah.
beep 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 beep. We gotta get a message out from town hall. Beep 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 beep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
You mean telegraph?
Tell
A
Yeah, look, see
telegraph.
that
Yeah.
you can see me in the mirror. Look, I'm just like fuck it. I'm just like, look, there's all people. Look, they're all they're all wearing masks and shit. You know what I mean? It's like I'm just sitting there taking pictures of everything, dude. Oh man, it's crazy. So
I was gonna say, hey Ray, look, there's a guy that looks just like you taking a picture of you.
yeah, and then we got there was like a book here of notes. This was like a ledger that they had, and then they had like some other. I don't even know what that thing is. It looks old. Probably.
It's a paperweight that like where you would take the receipt and you'd slap it down on that pole and then you'd start accumulating a stack of papers that are held together by that stake.
It says the office through the years. Somebody really spent a lot of time to do this, to make this this exhibit, dude, at town hall.
What
This
else
is
they
like
got to do? They're sitting around in town hall.
I know.
so. Yeah, I
Shout
know,
out to
right?
Jenny T, Kim Ray. and someone else.
So yeah, shout out to everybody. Go ahead, shout them out. So we got the Commonwealth of
Hippie
Massachusetts,
Shake.
Hippie Shake,
Hippie shake.
Jenny
Jenny
T's
T.
gonna
Murphy.
do readings.
Sean Osborne. So the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. This was
What's
like
she gonna read first?
I noticed that they had a scale. They had a scale in this place. I don't know what the scale was for, but this says like tested, adjusted, sealed, condemned. All individuals apply to trust. It has something to do with the scale, dude, right? And I asked them about it, and they were acting funny about it. Look at this. This was the scale that I seen in there. And I was like, oh, what's that? A scale? And the lady was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, can I take a picture of it? I'm like, what, is it old? You know, I started asking her mad questions, and she's like, I don't know. Like, she didn't know nothing about it, and she works there. Like, they don't know what they use. Why would they need a scale?
Symbolic.
And then they got this was on the base of the scale. You know, it's like a really fancy fucking scale. It looks like it's like
Yeah.
gold plated with like silver bowls or something. You know,
Yeah.
I'll show you. This one right here, it had a piece of paper in it. Like they were weighing like laws or something. Let's see if it comes up.
Yeah.
Yep. It says,
Yeah.
it's all laws. So yeah, it's a law thing.
It's a symbolism.
So that's all I got. I don't think I have anything else for tonight. But
The
yeah, look at this.
scales of justice.
Look at this one, Bill. This was a good one. Look, you could see right into it.
Mm-hmm.
You can see through it, man. This was a good find. This was just one step today, Bill. Like it was just
Mhm.
one step. That's it. That was all that was left. You could tell the building probably had more before,
Mhm.
but look, it was just one little stoop, dude. You can see right through it. I was trying to see through it if I could see like if there was a room under there. You know,
Yeah.
you could. It went right through, but these are thick, dude. Those are like bricks.
What about the ones where it's missing? Are there any that go all the way through?
No, it looks like they cemented them or something.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know, on some of them, it looks like they might have went underneath and cemented them from underneath because
Yeah.
it goes down and then there's like a short ring of cement. But on these ones, it looks like it went all the way through, but those ones are broken. But it's weird because even the broken ones, they're just like chipped, like they're still in there. They're not like
Mhm.
there's none that are a hole going all the way through. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you could, if there was, you could
Just
get
put
a
a camera
peek.
down there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, you could tell, but it is glass though, but it's like sea glass, you know? That's what it reminds me of, like ocean glass. you know.
I mean,
But this one's
that's pretty advanced workmanship, you know. I mean, that one's in rough condition, but originally those things were, you know, a highly precise glass cut and metal cut precision work, you know.
yeah. This is the building right here that it was at. Hold on. It's like a yellow brick.
See the designs.
I could tell that it was an old building. I've been looking at it for a while, but I never noticed. I go by it every day, and I never noticed that there was pavement glass until today.
This one's called the Whittier Building.
Yeah, the Whittier building. And the pavement, the pavement glass is in the doorway over here, right there. That white doorway where it says Skyplex venue.
Right.
Yeah.
Chimneys.
So the pavement glass, it's interesting to think about because, like, think about the timeline of when those things were created, right? Like, so there would have been some sort of cataclysm, right? And things got buried, and uh, those would have come after, right?
Yeah,
You know,
right. I was thinking
after.
that too, Bill. I was
So,
thinking the
like,
same thing today. That's like
so
that.
the flood would have come. You know, if we follow that narrative, the flood would have come and everything was buried, and you would have had to have pushed out the debris away from the building to create that vault space. But then you would have had to have had somewhere to make really highly precision metal and glass works to create that pavement light, you know? So somebody was
Yeah,
skilled after, you know, the cataclysm or the flood or the mud or whatever you want to call it, you know. So somebody still had some skills. Somebody was around because you just don't create that stuff out of nothing, you know, like, you know.
unless they found it, unless they seen it somewhere else, and they just
Mhm.
copied the idea. Like if they dug a
Mhm.
building up or something, and they were like, "Oh, let's do this," you know.
Mhm.
But it does seem like it's more of a primitive type of technology. Like it gets light into the basement, but it's just
Mhm.
using reflection. It's not like it,
I guess
you know.
that with the manhole covers and, you know, because those are big, heavy pieces of iron. You need a huge working foundry to create those plates and
I know, right?
form that steel, especially that precision of detail metal.
It
Like, how did
it
they
it,
how'd they
it
do
lasts
that?
forever. What
Yeah.
do you got, Singe? Want to go full screen? What is it?
It's giant columns with tiny people, and they are at looks like at an altar of sorts.
Yeah,
Uh, and on the altar looks like some antiquitech.
yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Singe is an artist, man. He's good. He draws all kinds of stuff.
With a figure eight symbology on the banner. Right?
Yeah, I just didn't know it. I was like, oh, this is figure eight. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to they don't have to concentrate on that too much in
No.
the story, but
No.
it had something.
Yeah.
As the years go by, the story I think it changes, but
Sure.
pretty,
When did you make that piece, that art piece?
2018.
Oh, cool.
I drew it out in pencil and pen, and now I'm going through them all, coloring them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Excellent.
almost done. Ooh.
I like it.
And I'll be pushing
Yeah.
the comic book on everybody.
Yeah, he's been showing me his comic books, like what he's been drawing. He's got some good ideas, some good stuff, man. He's funny, man. He's taught us some funny things, man, for this show. He's done some funny the late night live, all the different
Oh
characters,
yeah.
man.
I love them.
It's great. Everyone thinks it's funny, man. My mom was laughing. My mom told me today she thought it was funny. She was laughing at him.
Has anybody in the community done a comic book? Or is that a first?
I haven't. I told them I think it's.
Oh, this isn't a flat comic though. It's totally just. It happens to be Antiquitech because it travels through the medieval ages. I didn't even know about the stuff when I started drawing it.
Right.
A lot of it ends up in my book. And oh yeah, sorry. There is a little bit in there because I was watching Martin. One day I'm like, oh yeah. And I can't even say whatever because you're gonna see it in the story. But yeah, I've got some great ideas from Martin, and then I was just like,
me too. Martin's excellent.
It's not a flattered comic or even a truther comic. It's more of a fantasy sci-fi comic.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would like to do one that was based on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there is a flattered comic for children. Isn't there a children's one?
No, I don't know.
Or something.
There's a Flat Earth.
One.
Flat Fellow did a Flat Earth for Kids show with like puppets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
there's a game out there too. There's a game, a coloring book, I think. But yeah, I want to do one. Definitely, it won't be. There's room for more.
17. We got 17 people here right now. 17. That's good. That's not counting Odyssey. That's good. That's good. So
Flat Earth. What would that be? A comic book for that? Just like a factual teaching manual, or would it be like a story and you work into the story?
I was going to ask Bill something.
What do you think? What?
Okay. All right, say it again.
Would a Flat Earth comic be, or even a truth comic, whatever, basic truth comic? Would it be like instructional, or would it be a story and you'd work the truth into the story?
I think you should use any medium you can to try to wake people up. Like, think about it.
What do you think that would be, though?
Well, people that read comic books into special abilities. They're already looking at things like superhuman things, supernatural things, right? So their mind is already open to that type of stuff. You should try to use that to wake people up, dude. Wake the readers up. Like normal people that read comic books, wake them up. Wake all the fucking comic book readers up.
So then you're saying make a story and then make a story and weave in the truths in the story is what you're saying. Not instructional book from A to Z.
Use a real life situation that everybody can relate to and wake people up. That's what I try to do, man.
So I have some funny comic books coming up after this one, so I got to finish this one because this one has made me a much better artist, and I still got a lot to learn about putting it in the templates. So I'm not gonna bore you with the details. I got to learn a little bit more on the computer, and then print it out. Once I learn the next 6 months, I'm gonna have so much more learning. And then my next comic book is gonna be story, like. Another sci-fi story, but I could just work in truth and weave them in there.
Yeah. Well, real quick, that Bill Miller got a big. I'm proud of Bill Miller. Friggin' John Levi mentioned Bill Miller in his weekly video that he does on Sunday morning, Saturday night. John Levi usually releases a big video. Everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The whole community. Some people call him Levy, John Levy. I call him
that's
Levi.
What I call him.
Levi, potato, patata. I mean, it's the same thing, but basically, yeah, it's Levy. It's John Levy.
Well,
but
there is also
he mentioned Bill.
Another type of potato, though.
But listen, when John Levy mentioned, when he
So
mentioned
so
somebody,
tough.
right? I
Yeah.
just want to explain to you in our community that we're in Singe, in this like mud flood
No.
old.
I thought I was like, who's talking? I didn't know
Nick.
Bill sounded like this. I was like, oh, that's not Bill.
It's like a huge honor to have John Levi mention you in one of his videos. Like you know
Okay.
that you
Okay.
you
Cool.
know that you made it. You know that you made it when
Nice.
you know
Like South Park.
you can write after John Levy mentions you. You can write your own ticket after that. Pretty much that's how it goes.
It is okay. Okay. I know, but it was cool. I mean, it was definitely. Oh, look at that, Singe. Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, I got a big one like that too. Let me get mine up.
She's
That's
she's
weird
like
that you found.
sizes.
That's weird that you found one that looks like that because I was just looking at one that looks like that. Look at this.
Oh my God.
It's almost the same.
Toink. Hold them up like at a perfect angle. There you go.
Let me see. Flat Earth Farms, baby.
Like the other night, you guys did dueling banjos, and tonight it's dueling buds.
Yeah, we try.
Oh, yeah.
We have a little budget.
You did dueling banjos? What was that? That's
You were
right. You played it.
You were here.
We actually got to do it. We got to actually do it though. Where you are
Do
on
it on the
guitar and I'm
guitar.
over here.
Yeah.
I got one. We can do it right now. If you want to.
I almost bought a new microphone today, so that I could play guitar. When I play guitar on through this thing, it doesn't sound good. It just, I heard it myself. It doesn't. I don't know, but I play through my cell phone. It works good though. But I need to get a better mic. I'm gonna get a Blue Yeti mic. I was gonna get one today, but I didn't go to a store that actually had one. I might just order it.
I was thinking about getting a mic for my phone, but the new iPhones, there's no more jack anymore. So you have to
He said Jack.
you have to get this kind of thing to stick it in there. And then you have to do your headphones here, and then there's one for a microphone and there's one for a charger.
Okay.
pretty cool.
You used to be able to take
That's
off the
cool.
back and take out your battery.
Full
They
screen.
stopped that.
Yeah.
Now they're stopping that. Pretty soon they're going to make it so that you can't even touch it.
There's
It'd be like, okay, you're not allowed to touch it. You can own it, but it can only hover in the air around you.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to touch it.
iPhones
In any
don't have
manner.
they don't have a headphone jack anymore. You have to have those electric
It's going to be
earbuds.
like,
So
don't
now you have
touch.
to get
Only
this
look.
thing to insert into the charger, and then you have to do your headphones here if you want to do, and then you can do a microphone, and then there's one that also you can do a headphone, have all three. So
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I know. It makes me wonder if I do get a good mic, if it's still, because don't you need like a sound card too? Once you get a good mic, you need a better sound card, right? To make it sound good coming through the computer.
You eventually, I don't have one. I'm just doing stock.
Yeah.
But yeah, people do sound cards too. Yeah, that's true.
My friend was a DJ, and I remember he used to burn CDs all the time. And then one time he was like, my CDs are going to sound really good. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I got a new sound card. I was like, oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Sound
I
card.
could see it. Maybe in the future. This one is just
be right back.
this one's just a USB microphone. You just plug it. It's kind of a plug and play. So far, so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's as much improvements as you want to make. I mean, it just seems kind of endless. I'm just got to figure out a point where I can create good things to share, and then kind of operate at that level. I don't want to be constantly having to chase new technology,
So I got a question for you. On your videos that you make, name this city, right?
Mhm.
When you use like different shots from different times, right? Like it's not all from the same year, is it?
Early on it was, yeah. Some of the more basic ones are from pretty much the same year, but recently the stuff with the films where there's motion pictures,
It's
then
different.
we're starting to get into different decades,
Yeah.
but still
noticed.
within probably 40 years of the photographs. I mean, not
It's really cool.
yeah.
'Cause-
Thank you.
because it showed, because I noticed that on the last one. I was like, wait a, like I watched a few of them, you know,
Mhm.
the older ones, and I noticed they were kind of around the same time period. But then the last few, I was like, is this the same city or is it a different time? And I was like, oh, he's
Different
showing
time.
different time.
Different
But
time.
that's still cool though, because it gives
Yeah.
people a glimpse of it in all different times. It gives people a different chance to guess a different city. That you might know it from one time, but you might not even recognize it from a different time.
I would say they're all from about 20 or 30 years from each other, but the photographs and the films, I try and keep it kind of close to each other, but maybe say from 1890 to 1920, kind of in that ballpark of photographs and films.
But I think it's awesome because it was it's like an original idea, Bill. Like no one else thought of. I haven't seen no one else name that city. That's your thing. That's your idea,
I
right?
think so. Yeah. I mean, I don't know anybody else that's doing it like that. No.
No, that's good. So you basically came out to YouTube, and now if
Mhm.
anybody else does it, it's
Mhm.
kind of like you know, you set the bar, dude. You set the present. You're the original. You know, you're the original. Like everyone else that's gonna do it is just gonna try to be like you. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, if they're inspired
That's
by my work, yeah, I mean, that's
that's
cool.
good. It's
Yeah.
cool, man. No, I love it, dude. We're part of something. We're all like, I'm
Yeah.
part of it too. We're all part of this. We're part of this huge movement of truth that we're bringing the
Yeah.
old world and the mud flood stuff to everybody, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's fucking good.
And I
Because
think it all ties in, I mean, I think it kind of stuff is cyclical, comes back
yeah,
around. So people are like, why do you deal with the old world so much? Like, well, I think for one, I think there's a lot of information to gather that we can apply to our daily lives. And then I also think that there's hints and clues out there of what's coming ahead in a way.
I remember my teachers using that term, old
Yeah.
world. My French
Mhm.
teacher, my history teacher, the old world. This is a glimpse of the old world. Old world this. Do you think they really know what they're saying when they say old world? Or you think that they
Mm.
just call it that because it's like an old picture of, well, that's what they were told, basically, like programmed.
I think that that's kind of what they picked up from their parents and grandparents. Back when I was a kid, the term that I would hear was, "Oh, your relative so and so, they're from the old country." I'm
Old
like, "What do you
country, yeah.
what do you mean the old country?" "Oh, well, they were from the old country. They live here, but they're from the old country." Like, I'm like, "What do
Yeah.
you there used to be a country here?"
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, "What? The old country, and now we're in a new country?" So like, may
I always thought they were talking about like Europe
oh yeah,
when they
yeah. That they had to explain that to me, but as a kid's mind, you're thinking, "Wait, there was an old country here, and
yeah.
now it's a new country." So
But they
maybe back
probably
as kids, we knew that something was not right.
yeah. Like why did they have to travel from the old country? Why did they all have to migrate here?
It doesn't
what was
make a
the
lot of
reason?
sense. Yeah, I
For all
mean,
the Italians and Irish to just want to go to America all of a sudden,
it.
land of opportunity, but it really wasn't any different than anywhere else.
Yeah, they were leaving. I mean, they made cover stories where there was a war or there was a drought or a famine and people had to run for their
Yeah.
lives, but
And you know what else too? The
I'm not
Italians.
sure. Yeah.
My family's Sicilian and they came over from Sicily, but I know for a
Mhm.
fact that all the Italians have used different names. They used
Mhm.
fake names when they came
Mhm.
over, right?
Mhm.
My mom's last name it's Daisadou. It means
Mhm.
10 and 2, Due, right?
I could do. Okay.
10 and 2. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, so what? Why would they say that? Maybe they had 10 kids and 2 adults. They
Mhm.
were bringing over on the boat, and they were like, "What's your last name?" And they're like, Due, 10 and
Mhm.
2. You know,
Mhm.
10 and 2 is also where you hold the wheel, right?
Yeah, 10 and 2. I was thinking that. 10 and 2.
So that's kind of weird, right? So I don't know, but I heard that the Italians they have different names, and in Italy, in the old country, like what you were saying, they
Mhm.
have a completely different name that you can trace back to all the way back there. And then when they came to America, they made different names. Why would they use fake names? Like,
Because
I don't know.
prejudice. People are prejudiced against
Oh,
them. So,
because everyone was Irish, right? Supposedly. That's the story.
mhm.
That's the story, right? The Irish people were first.
Well, I've seen it happen in real life, but they could always expound on the truth. Yes, they always sprinkle lies with a little bit of truth, right?
Yeah, I've heard Irish people say like, "Oh, you're Italian, you're not white." You know what I mean? I know what you say. I know what you're saying, dude.
It's like, what is it? I've never met a white person yet.
They're like, "What?
That'd be weird to meet a white person. Like, imagine if you were like that color.
They told me
that
because I'm
color.
Italian, I'm not white.
It's not. It's
All
a
right,
tint.
I love this YouTube stuff. You people are crazy. We got Sean Osborne. Look, I'll put the people right up on the screen. Look at that.
Sean Osborne is an origami expert. Did you know that?
Sean Osborne.
Sean Osborne can make
Jenny T. Murphy.
Sean Osborne can make a space shuttle
Dipping Shake.
out of
29.
toothpicks.
Who else we got?
Really?
Sue Finelli.
I'm just making it.
Dragon
I believe
Sage.
it.
Dragon Sage.
Jonathan Kampala.
I'm a dragon.
Oh, what else we got? Oh, I'm almost there. I almost had
Actually,
it.
I'm not a dragon.
where
I'm
is it?
part of a dragon.
Good day,
I'm only
Scott.
part of a dragon.
Rotman. There he is.
Ken F. Rotman. It sounds like
I'm getting them all fired
wrestler's
up
name.
now.
How many
I'm getting
ears
them all
does
Ken
that
F.
animal have?
Rotman, the wrestler.
Put that
What?
picture
How many-
back up.
Say again, Bell.
Put that
who
guy's
was it?
picture. Rotman.
Oh, Rotman. All right, I'll get him.
How-
Yeah, that's
how many-
that's a kangaroo.
How many ears does it have?
I thought it was a deer for the longest time, and then I realized it's a kangaroo because he's
What's
from
on
Australia.
What's on the left side of its head, though? Is that another ear?
Oh, that's weird. I see it.
Somebody photoshopped
just-
that one, right?
I don't
Looks
know.
like
It's
that's two,
Photoshop, yeah.
two sets of ears. Looks like.
Oh yeah, that's weird. It has other.
Is there
ear
something
over
behind
here,
him?
too.
Or I don't know.
Huh. Weird.
Is it a dog with a fake thing on his head, fake ears? I don't know.
I mean, it looks completely kangaroo.
Let's look at a regular kangaroo. Bring up a regular kangaroo. Let's look at it.
But it has
all right,
extra
I just waved my magic
Let's look at it.
wand.
Let's look at a regular kangaroo.
I just made ready. 1, 2, 3. Screen share kangaroo. All right.
Yeah, dude.
All right, here we
You
go.
can't do that.
Yeah. Hold
It
on.
should be a click, 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 click,
I'll
click,
get it
click, done. Bam.
I know. Yeah. Just, all right. Here we go. Let me see. I'm getting there.
Is that
All right,
Fenway
ready?
Station? Is that Fenway?
Yeah, that's Fenway. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. And that's the Sitco sign. That Sitco sign is like a. What did you want me to bring up? Pictures of kangaroos. All right.
No.
Pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little brat. I'm a little
That's
whippersnapper.
that Sitco sign was donated to us by the people of Venezuela.
You know what? That reminds me. There was a Hispanic
Here we go.
baseball. There was a Hispanic baseball player that would point at
Oh.
that Sitgo sign, and he would say, "What does that say?" And he would say, "See it go, see it go," because he was going to hit a home run there. So he would see it
Oh,
go.
see it go.
Yeah.
Yes, it go. See.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
See.
you're right. See
Oh.
it go.
Sean,
That's
we were
weird.
looking
I
at
never
his
even thought of that.
avatar of the kangaroo. Sean.
There's a kangaroo. It doesn't look like it doesn't have a bunch
Only
of
2
weird ears
ears.
sticking out. That's
Only
two-
2 years. Thank goodness. I feel better now.
Yeah, thank God. I know. we can all rest easy. The kangaroo still only has 2 ears. Thank God. Oh man.
It's not a Mandela effect.
I don't know. It's not a man-animal. A man-animal. So what do you got there? Snacking chocolate,
Quinoa.
coconut, and quinoa.
Quinoa.
I say quinoa. I say quinoa. Quinoa. I don't know. So I went back to the house that was like 5 levels, and now the next day, Bill, they told me it was only 4 feet. When after it was already covered up. I went there one day, and they told me it was 5 levels underground. I went back there the next day, and there was different guys working, and they were like they looked more official, like they had suits on, you know, and they were like standing around, and the whole place was pretty much covered up. And it was 2 days later, and they were like, I was like, the guys told me yesterday that the building was like 5 feet, 5 levels under the ground, 5 levels, and they were like, no, it's only 4 feet. And I was like, really? They must have been messing with me. And then I was trying to film, and they like wouldn't let me. They were like kind of trying to get me not to film. I could tell. And then, you know, and then I went back there today when nobody was there, and I walked right on the fucking thing, and I was looking to see how low it went, man. And they covered it up pretty good, dude. Whatever it did, you ain't gonna figure it out.
I wonder, what do they do? Just pour concrete over the entrance to the lower levels, and
no, it's all like dug up, and I'll show you.
Yeah,
unless he meant
I'll show you the
a
pictures.
layer. You know what I'm saying? Unless he meant a layer of bricks as a level. I'm thinking that's right what he meant. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen the
and Bearsworth is in chat. Hail Bearsworth.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Ready? So check this out, Bill. All right, so I went back there today. Let's see if it. I don't know if it'll show up good. I think it's because it's a longer video, but it might play because the other ones were playing good. What happened? All right. Give it a chance. Oh, what happened? Oh, that was just a second long. That's why. Look at that. That was a shot that I got. So look, you can see this is the foundation, Bill. This is where it went down. And this right there, it was all covered up. But look, that was bricks right there, right? And then this looks like a concrete sheet, right, over some more bricks. But then right here, it's like block stones or something. I don't know if some people would say that's a melted bricks, but I don't know, dude. I don't know what to make of it. But hold on, I'm gonna get a better shot up. I was trying to like see what was under there the best I can.
there was a lot of good masonry work that they did, that rendering stuff that they put over the bricks, you know, because most of the old world buildings are all red brickers at the base, but then they do the rendering or the concrete layer over the top, and they make it in the form of, to make it look like it's gigantic, huge stones, right? I always thought that as a kid. Like, oh my God, look how gigantic those stones are. But
that's what it looks like.
But it's red brick and then just kind of a thin layer of concrete over the top.
And it looks like stone.
Yeah, it looks like
that.
stone.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
The house. I'm gonna see what's.
How's this coming up? Can you? Is it glitchy? Is it working?
I don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's up. It looks.
Why isn't it showing it on the screen? You can see it. All right.
It does look a little choppy, like it skips a few frames at a time. It's like
it's gonna play better.
Like, I mean, it's like a slideshow though. It's good pictures.
You still get the
good pictures.
Yeah, but I got some still pictures too. I'll upload this video eventually so you can see it better. But basically, they cleared the whole property. This was where that blue house was.
That's theirs.
Yeah, that looks like something they put there. Yeah. But this was where the house was up here. Yeah. But it felt like sturdy. Let me pause it for a minute. You see, they use like broken pieces of the house and broken bricks and broken wood and dirt that they dug up to cover it in. It's
Yeah,
kind of
the
like a
fill.
shit job, dude. Like they just broke the house up, filled the house in on itself.
Yeah. And then they come and pour a slab over the top of that. Maybe that's why a lot of houses in California don't have
that's what
basements. Or I mean, do many houses in the Boston area?
I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So they're gonna come and put cement over this in a few days and pave it, maybe, and make a
slab. Yeah,
make
a structure with no basement.
Make it nice and level. Yeah,
structure with no basement.
I know, right? It's crazy. I mean, it looked like this. This is the guy said 4 feet. This is deeper than 4 feet. This is the foundation right here, the old foundation, right? That would be it, maybe, or I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, what else would there wouldn't be a wall next to the foundation. These are bricks, so this must be the base of the house. The house had bricks on the base. I could see it. So this is the bricks that were all around the edge of the house.
Do most houses in that area have basements, Ray?
Yeah.
Like full basements?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what's weird about this area? There's a lot of this was like a wire. This was like a cable or something, or a hose or something like that. But in this area, there's a lot of basements in this house. In this house, there's a bomb shelter in this fucking house. I haven't even looked at it yet. But my girlfriend's brother told me that in the basement there's like a room that's sectioned off that's really old, and it was like a bomb shelter, and there was like fucking all kinds of shit in there. Like, oh yeah. And I know another people that have a basement in this area in the North Shore that they used to be like a smuggling liquor for the mafia, for the mob. The Italians like smuggling moonshine and different things, different types of liquor.
Sure.
And they have like wine cellar. They have like one cellar underneath the other cellar. Like I know another guy who had a garage under his garage. Like he had another garage underneath his garage to pull his car in.
Yeah.
So yeah,
the reason
they exist.
Yeah, I see that. That's cool.
You got to probably just find it. If you have a house.
I know most of the houses out in California, they don't do basements out there. Like it's hard to find a house in California with a basement. Is that true, Singe?
The reason why you asked?
That looks like regular stones.
Singe, have you heard that? What I was kind of theorizing,
syngeman.
What I was theorizing is that in California, like I always heard that they didn't do basements in houses out in California.
I heard my name. What?
Do houses in California have basements?
Not usually.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Now, if you go anywhere, Colorado, past there usually.
Yeah. Like how those supposed wildfires in California where the houses just basically got evaporated, and they were.
Yeah, I moved from there months before that happened.
Right.
And I went back to see it. It was crazy because I knew what it looked like before.
You lived in that.
What if
that same I was area? There. I worked that whole area. Yeah, I know that area well.
Yeah.
What if the houses in California don't have basements because
I see videos of like. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, what if they didn't have basements because they in a past that the houses had been destroyed and they all had to be leveled in their place, like that house that you're looking at, Ray, and then they just came and did a concrete slab over the top, and they just built houses on top of old crushed down houses with a concrete slab
Yeah,
over the
I
top
mean-
of them. Because the grid system is there, like the
I mean, it's
layout of
amazing.
cities. You know?
Yeah,
They say it's
Yeah.
because
yeah, I know what you mean. Oh,
there's
I mean,
like
earthquakes.
tornadoes and
Mm-hmm.
a type of harsher weather. But I always thought that was an odd reason
I did too.
to have
Like, why? I'm like, you don't
basements
have
only there.
basement.
'Cause basements are handy.
Yeah.
So I was like, why don't they? I don't know. You can get them. But they don't have them that often.
Interesting.
Earthquakes are scary though.
Yeah.
I don't have.
know.
Thank God,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of earthquakes near me, but there is earthquakes in California, right, Singe? Sometimes,
Yes, all the time.
aren't you? So
There's one
aren't
right
you
now.
worried about that?
Swear to God, you can go on the Richter scale thing. It would tell you there was one 10 minutes ago or something. It's
Huh.
crazy.
That's crazy, dude. You don't get scared that you're gonna like get sucked in. Like if you were in a basement, I'm thinking, right?
No,
if you
you
were in
kidding me? I'm
Cal-
hoping I get sucked.
if you were in California and you were in a basement and there was an earthquake, would you be better off in the basement or would you be better off above ground? That's what I want to know.
Above ground or in any door frame area.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
That's
To
crazy.
stop from shit from falling down, the door frame offers more resistance for falling debris, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it stays standing. Everything else falls.
It's crazy, dude. I've seen some shit like videos of like, earthquakes and the mud sucks things in, and I'm like, whoa. Like you don't want to fuck with that shit. You can't fuck with the earth when it starts to
I was in the big one.
liquefy and suck things in, dude. You're done. Forget it. Forget about it.
The one in 91, was it? 90?
San Francisco?
92, 93, I forget.
You survived it? Survivor.
Yeah, it was awesome. Okay, check it out. So I was working in a locksmith shop. I happened to be outside on the sidewalk, taking my break or whatever. Probably fucking off. Gearing around, not working.
Yeah.
And the light posts and the telephone poles literally went like this.
Huh.
And I was like, literally sidewalk surfing, going like the sidewalk was like that. Like you could see it. Everything was like, whew, the whole world was bending. It was so crazy. And all the keys on our wall, like whole wall, thousands of keys came flying up. I got to put them all back on, and then I memorized where every key went.
Did you think to yourself, it said, "Oh my God, this is it. My time is up. Father, I'm coming home."
No, it was more like, "Wow, this is awesome! What?" Oh, it's crazy. I like that. I love that stuff. So I was like, the Earth is flat. An hour later, I'm like, cool, the Earth is flat. Mandela effect. The entire world in reality is melting.
Wow,
around me.
this is awesome.
Okay, whatever. That's cool. I'm just like, come on, man. But this is boring. Bring me more. Bring me more.
You could ride your skateboard down the sidewalk and it'd be like you'd be in a skate park just doing the way, it's like
my brother was in a truck in Oakland at a stop sign, and there was people walking in front of him and the guy stopped to catch his balance on my brother's car. My brother, no, okay. So when you're in a vehicle, you don't feel it as much because you're in the shock.
Yeah.
And so he didn't feel it, but the guy on the ground felt it first, and he leaned up against my brother's car. And at first, my brother thought that guy was shaking his car. This crazy guy's getting to my car in the middle of Oakland. Oh yeah. He had just crossed the bridge 10 minutes before. Fell. He had just passed that spot where it fell.
Is that the one during the World Series, Singe?
Yes, which totally remember that because at the time I wasn't really into sports, but we kind of paid attention to, right?
Mhm.
Both, and this we were noticing at the time, we didn't even know about this kind of shit back then, but the California teams were always winning. And this time it was both California teams against each other in the World Series. Like, what? And we
Yeah.
figured out, we're like, how much money did these guys pour into it? They make, we figured it out back then. We're like, well, at that point, we were kind of figuring out, going, this is not right for the both to be in the World Series. And then the football teams were doing it over, like all these California teams were constantly getting in the Super Bowl and the basketball, everything was California. I'm like, what's going on here? We figured it out, kind of.
Think that
We didn't really know, but now I know.
Yeah. Do you think that that's kind of planned though? Like, because I remember like for a long time, all the Boston teams were winning. Like Boston, New England Patriots.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, totally.
We won everything for like in a row, and everybody kept going nuts, right? And it was causing like riots, dude. Like, all right, when
oh,
let me get Fenway Park back up. Okay, so when the Red Sox reversed the curse, do you remember that?
It was like over 100 years between the last time they won the World
I
Series,
kind of
right?
heard something about that, right?
Yeah, because we traded Babe Ruth. We traded Babe Ruth. I know people don't care about sports, but we traded Babe Ruth.
I remember that.
After that, we got the curse of the great Bambino.
Yeah, it's history.
And we never won. Yeah, we never won. But then when the first time we did win, when we reversed the curse, we broke the curse and we won the World Series. Dude, everybody stormed down to Boston, right? There was riots. There was police with riot gears. A little girl got shot by a beanbag gun by the cops and got killed down there. I was down there. There was people, the cops were there, and they had like these big sticks, and they were like going, the pole went all the way across the street, and they had on riot gear with shields, and they were standing there like this, and people were throwing bottles at them, and bottles were breaking all over the cops, and they were just standing there, and then they would like cross down the street with the pole and clear everybody off to another street, and then they'd wait a little while and cross down that street and clear everybody to another street. And then it got nuts. People were breaking everything that wasn't nailed down. People were breaking the bus stops. People were breaking newspaper signs, newspaper machines, taking them and just throwing them around and shit. Breaking everything. It was nuts, dude. It was nuts. So I think that they caused these things on purpose, dude. Obviously. You know what I mean? Like
it could be. Hey, did you see RV Truth's coverage on the that earthquake singe?
No.
I think he did it in the last. It came up in the last couple of. I'm going to say the last 6 months or so. That footage from ABC News or ABC Sports, well, because the game was going on when the earthquake hit, and
right,
RV
the
Truth
stadiums were packed. And it was just like
RV Truth was like,
an old stadium too.
He's like, okay, so listen to the announcer and watch what's on the screen, because right before that, the guy hit a double to right field, and on the wall it said 330, which is 33, and then right before the camera lost signal, the last number that you see on the player's back who crosses home plate is 33. So he's, I know that they're into numerology, but I don't know how you could. I mean, I know they have the ability to plan stuff, but he's like, how big he is into the numbers.
Well, you just have those. That's pretty. Not easy, but
I know.
So let's say it's going to happen. Okay, so put these numbers here. Put these numbers here. Point the camera at that. Point the camera at that. Now, how would you know when the earthquake's going to hit?
Right.
There's another thing.
Right. I mean, how he
Unless
feels.
you set off a small mini nukes on tectonic plates in the right spot.
Yeah, I
which
don't
is
remember,
really just a physics thing, right? It's not.
I don't
magic.
remember his take on it, but RV Truth had some how it was just all based on the numbers, but I don't know how he explained the earthquake and stuff, but he thought the whole thing seemed kind of staged in a way, but I don't know how you would fake an earthquake though.
Right. You didn't fake it, but yeah, you could know it's coming,
maybe. I don't know.
Or cause it.
Yeah.
They could put like some sort of charges in like key points on the earth, like where they think it'll
at the bottom of the ocean, or as deep as you can go or whatever. Yeah, who knows? Maybe
No, it was,
shit, they could be testing out stuff too all the time. I think they could just be testing. Like,
Was
let's see if we
there-
can make this stone. Let's see if we can build a pyramid now. Nope, can't do it yet.
was there a tsunami related with that one, Singe? Did any tidal waters come rushing in, like, you know how they always kind of say that earthquakes near the ocean shore, you know,
I don't remember that one.
you have to be
In
careful of the tsunami coming in
There probably
afterward.
was, but I don't remember that being a thing
Yeah.
until that one Puerto Rico thing. I think it might have been, or
Was
something
it
like
Japan?
that.
Japan
Oh.
with the nuclear power plant?
No,
Yeah.
that one too. But no, it was a
I remember that.
tsunami that hit the Philippines,
Yeah.
and then I remember
the-
that all of a sudden it was a thing, and then the water came back to me in Santa Cruz and flooded the entire, what do you call it, bay or harbor? The harbor totally flooded. I don't know, all the streets near the ocean got flooded.
Oh, that reminds me of that the Rock. He did that movie.
2007, 2008
Yeah.
ish.
The Rock, that actor, he did a movie. He was like a Coast Guard in San Francisco. You know, maybe 3 years ago, he did a movie. He's a Coast Guard in San Francisco, and there was the big one struck, and then he realized after the earthquake that the tsunami was rolling into San Francisco, and so he had to get the little boat out there. It was all, I don't know if it's predictive programming or what, but
Yeah. That would be crazy if they could
Let's see.
if they could predict them things. If they knew like when the earthquake was gonna happen, because then they could like plan things out and make other things happen because of that. And who knows? Who knows?
So it was both California teams. I remember that. It was like crazy. And then I remember after that, it's like lots of the Raiders versus the Rams and all this stuff. It's like, what the?
yeah.
So that kind of brought me to notice. That was before the earthquake hit, because we knew that they're going to the.
Yeah, I trust RV Truth's judgment though. I mean, on a lot of things, he's usually right, dude. When you look it up, he's usually right. I don't know. He gets good information somehow. Somehow he gets good information. He's on top. He's on the
That's it. It's the Russians. He has his name Russian in there, so the Russians help him. He should play on that.
He is Russian though. He is Russian.
Oh, even better. He could say he has ties.
It's always good to go back. It's good to go back and look at events, you know, go back and look at like major events and re-examine the footage with new eyes.
And what you remember too.
Yeah.
If you were there.
Reviewing the old footage with discerning eyes, and sometimes you come up with some different conclusions afterwards, you know.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's
even just like reading a sentence, sometimes I'll come back and go, what? I just read that? That's not what I read the first time.
It's good to use those everyday things that happen in the news, in the media, all that shit that you see. It's good to use that shit to wake people up, because that's the shit that like the normal people, the so-called normal, the people that are asleep are watching. They're watching the news. So if you like, they're always talking about the news. If you go outside and you listen to what people are talking about, like I eavesdrop on people.
I know, they're so silly.
It's like they're talking about something that happened on the news like 10 minutes ago, you know? You're like, dude, this is bad. So
it seems like in the 80s they would talk about commercials. Like they talk about news now. They used to talk about commercials or the latest movie preview. Now it's news.
You ever notice the
weird? I'm so weird. Like I'm looking at this world like I'm in it, but I'm not really in it.
You ever notice the word news, NEWS, right? It's north, east, west, south.
Someone told me that a few years ago. I heard that in our community, and I thought that was pretty good. That's a good one.
Pretty good. North, east, west, south. Yep.
Even if it's not true, it's great. It's true like now.
Yeah. I love it. I would, we've been going pretty good, dude. We've been going for 2 hours. We haven't had a break yet. You guys want to take a break? All right, I'll play a song.
Sure. I'm just
Let's
trying.
I haven't played any songs yet.
I'm inking this in.
Let me see.
Really?
Let me see how. I'm just testing. Let's see how this one. Let's see how this one plays out on YouTube.
So
It is a good song, right? Trying to get this in there. Trying to show it. I suck.
I think it's one of the
There you
favorite.
go. Modified grape, baby. Boom, baby. Modified grape. Flat Earth Farms. Every farm is flat. I'm having a blast over here today.
But
dude.
we got to say, but this farm is really flat.
But this farm is really flat.
I think that's how THC says it, something like that. He's
He
good.
said something. I got it from THC. I stole that idea from THC. Mike.
Yes, yes. Plagiarism.
Shut
Plagiarism is the highest form of compliments.
up. Look at it. I love it. It's not bad. I mean, this is what they call the littles, right? The littles. Is that what you call it out there?
Small.
There we go. The smalls. The smalls.
Yeah.
I never heard that before. That's new to me. But I guess it makes sense, right? 33, baby. I can't hear you, Bill. You're muted. We almost did it smooth. We almost had it smooth, Bill. You're muted.
All right, there. How's that?
But that was cool. We got the screen share right in. We had it working good, and then audio problem. Boom,
Blew it
baby.
again.
Hey, we'll get it one day. We'll get it one day.
I didn't find the RV video, but I found the footage from the earthquake, right? The footage from the World Series broadcast. And
Yeah.
so the guy hits the ball out to right field. And I remember RV stopped the video here and he said, okay, look, he said, there's a 33 on the wall, right?
Yeah.
And then right before the screen right before the screen goes black,
with the hesitation, allowing Jose Canseco
the
to
earthquake
score,
is starting right there. Okay, so then RV
Wow.
stops the screen and says, look who just crossed home plate, right?
Jose Canseco.
33.
You know what else?
he
Larry
fails
Bird
to
was
get
33.
Dave Parker
Then watch this. Watch
at
this.
second
He was
base,
always
so
in the news back then.
So look, the camera starts flickering because the earthquake is starting, but watch what's on the screen right before it goes
Wow.
black.
Oakland A's take
Brings me chills. 33 is the last thing you see.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, dude, that was bringing me chills.
so what
I was
happened?
too dumb to even know what happened.
That looks fake though. That the way that static just came up like that. That
Mhm.
doesn't. That
It
looks
did
almost like
look
an
weird.
editing tool. That
Yeah.
doesn't.
It
That looks
didn't
like something
seem
from
natural.
an editor.
You're right.
You
Like
wanna
it
see it
should just
again?
black out.
Okay, I'll
It should
play
have
it
just
again.
blacked out, right? It shouldn't have gone to this weird edit.
pounced on by Terry Steinbach,
Should've
the
went
Oakland
snap
catcher. But
black.
look at the tough throw that he had to complete the play with Brett.
I thought the same
I
thing
mean,
immediately. I was like, interesting.
Back
edit.
then, the static probably looked cool, but still.
Barely by inches, just misses a home
So
run.
33 there.
Maldonado with the hesitation, allowing Jose Canseco to score, and he fails
33.
to get Dave Parker
What?
at second base. So the Oakland A's take
See, it's the Oakland A's against who? The San
The-
Francisco
you see that?
40. I mean,
The
San Francisco
Dodgers.
Giants.
Or was it the Giants?
The LA Dodgers?
So look,
I
it got
could be wrong.
staticky, but then
I
it
think
came
it's
back
Giants.
up and said World Series afterwards. Wouldn't it just? Oh, is that the beginning? No, that's afterwards, right?
Oh, you're right. It's San Francisco. My bad.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They're both like from the Bay Area, and it's the biggest earthquake ever. We had a recent one last year. I felt like a train coming,
Yeah.
and then it goes away. And we're at the top of a hill, so it kind of like
That's the only.
fades off here. It's weird.
That's the only time the Earth really moves is during an earthquake. Yeah.
Mm. And true love.
If the Earth was spinning, we'd have earthquakes and sonic booms all the time. I think, right? constant sonic boom. We're breaking the sound barrier, right? So wouldn't it be a constant sonic boom? I mean, do I sound stupid? Do I sound?
Oh, they used to
Does
have
that make me
sonic
sound
boom.
retarded?
That's so weird though, because in my youth we had sonic booms all the time, once a
Yeah.
week, once a month minimum, all the time. After I was 10, so let's say around 1978, it kind of stopped.
Yeah.
And there's been conjectures that because it proves the realm we live in is not what they say.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it proves, dude.
So they
but
stopped using it. Also, the other, I don't know, the other one was the big plane. I can't remember it. This bigger plane that would go very fast. Oh, you'll know what I'm talking about, Bill. That very large plane with the large wings that they stopped.
Was it a passenger airline? Is it the
Yeah.
Concorde? The Concorde?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They stopped
French.
it, right?
Yeah, they got rid of the Concorde
Because it's so awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it went much
Yeah.
higher reportedly than other commercial aircraft. Much faster too. I don't know. I guess maybe they weren't seeing enough curvature or something up there.
Yeah, I mean, planes used to be better, right? They used to give like better food and everything else back when they first opened up. Like, well, not when they first opened up, but back in the day, right? Like people used to tell me they have like now you don't even get a meal on there, dude. You take a flight, they give you like a thing of peanuts.
Yeah, I mean, transportation used to be, I mean, I'm sure you could get it if you paid for it nowadays, but it just seemed like it was
Yeah.
way more elegant and civilized, and I don't know.
Even the
Right, it
planes,
was
like
something special. It's like we're traveling and we get dressed up. And that's
some of the
another thing.
planes.
While I'm on the subject, people don't dress up anymore. I kind of like once in a while just dress up just because that.
Yeah.
And I walk out there, and people
Yeah.
start calling me sir. This, I mean, the people that the day before they were saying, "Hey," now they're calling me sir. It's like what? So weird.
My dad told me that like in the 60s and 70s they used to just go out on the weekend and get like all nice dress up clothes, and everyone, even the guys, everybody used to dress up, and now nobody dresses up like that.
Yeah.
Like the way they used to.
Now people look like shit. Like all the time.
Social engineering.
Yeah, they dumbed everybody down. Then I think people used to have like higher standards. Even the automobiles in the old videos and some of the old world videos look much nicer and bigger and like a completely different type of machine, but like they might have been better, dude. Who knows? It might have been better to be like that.
For some reason, I think the car's been around much longer than they give credit for, because I don't think the Model T rolled out until 1906, like the first production vehicle. But then if you look at old footage, there's all sorts of different cars around, from that era. It's like, how did they get so many different cars?
Gotta get the mute button.
It almost looked like they were like handmade cars, like people knew how to build stuff. Like the craftsmanship was really high quality in some of those early vehicles. It's like, how was it so perfect,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Everything seemed to be much nicer, dude. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, we've been going for a while, but I think I'm gonna end the show soon. I mean,
Sure.
It's 1:40.
That's cool.
It's 1:45. I showed everything that I pretty much showed. Do you have anything you want to play, Bill, of yours? Like you've been, like you have anything good late that you put up late? Any short videos? Anything you have?
I don't have anything queued up at the moment. I'm kind of on just kind of a chill mode tonight, but thank you for asking.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You came on, and
Yeah.
I didn't even ask you if you had anything that you wanted to show, but it's
No,
all good. You can come on and just chill. Dude, it's better to just come on and chill. I realized when you try to put too much work into these streams, it becomes
Mhm.
not fun. You
Yeah.
know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I have more fun when I go on other people's streams than when I have to like run everything. I realized that. Like
Yeah.
I
Oh,
went on
yeah.
a Serious Truth stream the other night. Shout out to Stacy. I had fun, dude, because I didn't have to
Didn't
run
have to
nothing.
didn't have to do it.
You know?
Just be there and talk.
Yeah, so I understand. It's all good. But yeah, so I don't know if syngeman had anything else he wanted to say. I hate like just cutting the show off when he walks away like that. But what can I do? Like I don't know. I feel like ending it. I feel like if I don't end it now, I'll be on all night. You know.
Yeah.
I gotta start ending by 2 o'clock because it takes me like an hour to unwind. Right. If I stay up until like 3, 4 a.m., I don't get no sleep. I sleep all day. I don't have no time to even get anything ready for the show the next night. And then I'm
Yeah.
just up here like, and then it just doesn't. It's good to have like things constantly going during the
Yeah.
show.
I
It's cool.
agree.
It's cool. It's cool to have downtime too, though.
Yeah. I wanted to do my live stream today because this morning because you remember I did it about 10 days ago, that same live stream, and now if you go to my channel and you try to click on that video, it just says YouTube is processing the video. So I did that 5-hour live stream and now you can't watch the footage. It's gone. So
But
I had
what
to
you should, yeah.
re-record it.
Go
I
ahead.
had to re-record that live stream again. You know what I think happened? Because when I watched John Levi yesterday morning, you know, I turned it on and I realized I was like, I mean, if there would have been a camera on my face when I was like realized that John was showing that film, I was just like, oh my God. But I think because that video was up for
He said,
it was just up for just that night. Because remember,
yeah, he said he saw the video. In the video, John mentioned how he watched the video and then he couldn't find it. And then he hopes you upload it again.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is he talking about? So yeah.
Well, because remember, I did my live stream and I came onto your show later that night and I was doing this and you know, and I was watching it on the screen, but I went to bed and it was there, and then I got up in the next morning and the video was gone. That 5 hours.
StreamYard records everything, right? So you can just download it from StreamYard into your computer and then re-upload it.
Yeah, for some reason in OBS I didn't hit the record button. I just hit the stream button.
OBS,
So
you gotta hit the record.
YouTube had the video, but then I woke up in the morning and it was gone. So fortunately, John was able to see the video for the short window of time that it was up.
I know, that's amazing.
Because what was he talking about? Yeah.
Think about that. If YouTube fucked you around before he saw the video, that could, it's almost like a different path, dude. Because like it's like a fork in the road, dude. It's like, okay, because if he didn't see the video, you would have went down a completely different reality stream if he didn't see the video than if he's seen it. Because now he's seen it and good things.
Which was their aim, in my opinion. As in, I hate saying it. They
were trying to prevent him from seeing it.
Well, somebody would have had to have shared it with him, though.
Negativity, the negativity force had it out. Oh, Murphy's Law had it out for you.
I wonder if it was Jen that shared it with John, because she was in that live stream, and and I was watching, and she made a comment like, "Oh, wow, this is great, Bill. You should show this to John Levi or something." But I didn't show it. I maybe somebody showed it to John, and he just happened to catch it in that small window of time that it was up.
It's amazing because you do hard work, dude. Those videos are like immaculate. Like I wouldn't be able to. I don't know. I might be able to do it, but it would take a lot of focus. I know how it is editing and friggin'
a little bit better computer too. You'll be clicking better, dude. That's what's great. When you get a better computer, you're going to be shredding. You're working with a bad instrument. When you get a fine instrument, you'd be like, "What?
Yeah.
Shred."
Ray, are you good at video games?
Yeah, I'm all right at video games.
I figure when I'm editing, I feel like sometimes I'm drawing upon my video game skills because it feels like a video game sometimes when I'm at the computer. I'm just using all of the skills that I've kind of
That's cool.
accumulated throughout my life, and playing video games is one of the skills that I had, and I'm like,
Some people are really good
Right.
at it. Yeah,
I used
some
to
people are really
love
good at
games
video
like
games.
that. Dude.
yeah,
Yeah, I know
Mech
what you mean.
Warriors. There's like games like Mech Warriors and X-Wing. You had to have the entire keyboard layout
Mhm.
plus Shift key the entire keyboard and Control key the entire keyboard. Almost. You can set up to have control of these video games.
Mhm.
Before we had PlayStation, you played it all on the computer, and you could sit there for 2 weeks to learn how to play the game Mech Warriors or X-Wing before you even played.
Yeah. Did I tell you I used to be a cameraman for a TV station?
Oh my god, the buttons on those cameras.
Yeah.
That's just the same thing. One button opens up a whole
like a
menu
big-ass
and
camera?
things. And all these
Those cameras are
filters and menus and stuff.
I even learned how to, take the remote broadcasting van where they have all the remote broadcasting stuff that's built into this
Yeah.
gigantic van, and you would drive down and meet the reporter at a site, and I'd have to send up the boom mast with the transmitter on it and set up the camera.
I wanted to do that for a while. That sounds fun.
I mean, there's just a lot of skills that I'm just trying to recall and go, oh yeah, I can do this.
That
I can do
sounds so
that.
fun because it's not like sitting at a desk
That's
or
what
nothing.
That's what I like about
interesting job.
YouTube, Bill.
Yeah.
And this social media thing, I noticed it too, Bill, that all these things I learned throughout my life, I apply them here in this world. Like playing guitar, right? My dad taught me guitar when I was a little kid, when I was like 12, 11, 10, young. When I was a baby, he taught me guitar.
Yeah.
And then my whole life, I just played it for fun. I was in a few bands, but I never tried to do anything with it or make any money. I just played for myself. I never really had an audience. You know what I mean? Now I can do it on YouTube and people enjoy it.
Yeah.
A lot of things that I learned in life are like coming out here. Crazy.
Yeah. Draw upon all of that stuff. Get it. Find a way
Do you use
to.
OBS? What do you use? OBS, Bill?
I do. Yeah, I've been using OBS lately. I like it for one reason. Like here, my on StreamYards. Look how big my background is.
Oh yeah.
I don't need that
So
much.
what?
In OBS, I can make it just a tighter square.
Does OBS what? Is it the same price? Does it cost money?
No, it's free. It's free. It's kind of technical. I'm still learning it. It's
a little bit more complicated than
I might download it and check it out.
StreamYard is very user friendly compared to OBS, but
is OBS Streamlabs? Is it the same thing?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
but
there's
Streamlabs
OBS.
is made by OBS, right?
There's OBS, and I think there's OBS Streamlabs, but I don't think people use OBS Streamlabs too much. I know.
Yeah,
I'd have to look into that a little more, but
I know I'm not sure either. I know that there's one that says Streamlabs OBS. There's one that says Streamlabs. I have Streamlabs for my phone, but I don't think it's OBS. But it is complicated. It's complicated. I can't even figure out how to use it on the phone. So, but I pay like almost $30 for this thing a month, dude. I mean, if I can get a free one, people use Restream.io too.
Yeah, I had that for a little while. Yeah.
Is that one free?
I think there is a free version, but they kind of route you towards the paid version pretty quickly. Or
so OBS is the only one that's completely free all the time, or there's a paid version of that too. There's probably a paid version.
No, I don't think there is a paid version of it.
So it's just for editing?
No, it's for streaming.
Streaming.
One broadcasting system.
Like what we're doing.
Okay.
Instead of using StreamYards, like what Ray's using right here, there's another option called OBS, and it's a open source software that's free. But yeah, it's there's a lot
So what
of
do you use for editing?
I've used some different
Because
stuff, but what I'm using now is called Video Pad.
I'm using, which my whole point is, I'm using Resolve,
Mhm.
DaVinci Resolve.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
It's
I
so
don't
hard, but I want to
Yeah.
learn it because once you learn it, then you can just do anything. So
Yeah, there's that's a good one. I think that if you just learn one, then switching from different ones is going to be kind of similar because towards the in the price
that's where I'm
range.
lucky. I do have some
Uh-huh.
history in like
Yeah, like I was telling Ray, I made my first video a year ago, almost to the day. Like it was April of 21. Like
Yeah.
I just passed the 1 year mark. So my first videos were just slideshows. Like I'd find like 16 photographs, load them into the software, run each picture for about 8-9 seconds, maybe a zoom in or a zoom out, and that's all I did was slideshows.
I was impressed by those videos, Bill. Even when you did those slideshows when you were just panning in and panning out, I was like,
Yeah.
I still don't know how to pan in and pan out on the pictures, dude. I still don't know how to. I see it on the option on the. I use Power Director. I see the pan in, pan out, pan sideways, pan
Uh-huh.
different zoom different ways and shit. But I still don't use it. But you're
Yeah.
good at it. You're good at it, man. You make it look like
Thank
the
you.
picture comes to life.
That
I'm just
part is
clicking around. I don't know. I was clicking and figuring out how to take some
I
lessons.
mean, I would have to say the last year is like my main focus has been learning how to use the editing software. That was like my biggest achievement of the last year. But then I
Yeah.
also, so I'm kind of behind in learning the live streaming stuff because I've been having more focus on editing, but the live stream is catching up. Oh, that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. What is it? A flower? A lotus? Origami, right? Origami? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Sean taught me how to do it. He's an origami expert. I'm kidding. Keep on saying that. He probably does know that.
He probably is, dude. He's meticulous. He's meticulous. You talk about Sean Osborne?
So that proves that the
Wanna go
Earth
full
could be
screen with it?
flat. See, it's flat. This is flat,
Mm-hmm.
theoretically.
I've heard it described
Hey,
as
what's it?
a topographical plane. Whitsitt gets it. Austin.
Oh
Whitsitt
yeah, that's when people get all. But there's mountains. You're like, yeah, I know there's mountains, dude. I'm not
It's
retarded. I'm
not
retarded, but not that retarded.
It's not flat, but we live on a topographical plane, right, where there's mountains and valleys, so it's not flat perfectly. But in general, it's a topographical plane.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's good, dude. I watch his stuff and he's really good. I can't even you can't argue with him. He wins. He wins against the smartest people. Oh, we got the Nayakis here. Wow. What's up?
I learned a few things from him, and then what I was trying to learn was to spiel it out like him. But I think I'll just have to figure out my own way. But also then I thought I'm not really. That's not my calling. I think I'm just supposed to break boards and stuff.
He's good, and I mean, you stay really sharp at stuff that you repeat a lot, and he does that activism so often that he's constantly reviewing those facts. Like I'll remember those facts for a little while, but if I don't think about it, I'll lose it. But he retains it and strengthens it all the time. It's just like, how does he know so much?
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, some of these.
I like
some
the
of these
666 part.
I watch. Some of the people that I watch on YouTube are amazing. I'm like, how did they even know that? How did they even
the
figure that out?
666 showing up in everything? Like what?
Symbolism.
The Google sign, right?
I photoshopped that one. I photoshopped that one big time. I gotta say that.
Chrome sign.
Then it's like you can show that to people, and then still will just go, "Oh yeah, but." So I pretty much gave up trying to wake people up. Now, if they're already a little bit awake and they're curious, then I'm like, okay, cool, let's talk about it. But I
Yeah,
like,
I'm done.
I
You
can't go
don't know-
down awake.
You could be waking somebody up right now. You're on YouTube, baby. The whole world's watching you.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
wait.
You could-
Also, in the future, this could be waking someone up in the future, 100 years from
Exactly.
now.
Yeah, 300 years from now. As long as this video will stay up on in the air. But you know what? I kind of want to end the stream, Singe. What do you think? I think we can end
In
on a
the
good
old
note.
days, I would have
think we
thought that.
I'm from your ancient future.
In the old days, I would have
Wanna
thought
play
that
it?
this stream
Alright.
was streaming out into space, into infinity forever, and that some UFO
Alright.
guy was going to pick it up on some planet and then come here.
All right, I'm gonna play.
I used
gonna
to think
play,
that they were going to come here, or they do come here. I've seen UFOs, but now I don't have a clue where they come from. Over there, I guess.
That way.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Over
end the
there?
stream
Okay.
though. I'm gonna
cool.
end this. I'm gonna
All right.
end this. All right.
Do it.
See
What are
you
you
guys.
going to do?
All right.
End this.
I'm gonna end the
Rock
stream.
and roll,
Final
baby.
thoughts. All right.
Carry this message to Hiram a bit.
All wise is the owl who can see in the dark. All rise for the lessons of the evening to start. All seeing is the being who created the spark. Man knows he knows nothing if the man is smart. Star charts, technology is silly to those who know real space travel only happens to souls. Molecules and energy disassemble and flows. When space bends and distorts, we are UFOs. King Hiram, master of all builders. Step through 2 pillars, stalked by 3 killers. Buried inside a village, but wait, I'm not finished. Risen from the grave as a holographic image. Let's have a conversation about the constellations, about sound and light and matter and vibrations. The mathematics needed just for your genetic sequence. While humans are distracted studying devils and demons. I need more than 33, I'm 360. I need more than religious scriptures can give me. I'm in a chamber of reflection, getting busy, chanting and meditating till I'm dizzy. Memento mori, and the story I told you on Grand Leveler. You never catch a grip or a token if you're a regular. You suckers had it twisted since the Morgan affair. I'm horseback attacking haters with a sword in the air. Sorta rare, but you can sorta compare me to Brother Manly. I got poets and scholars and pharaohs in my family. People trying to decipher and try to code me. Fans constantly quoting me, brothers saying so mote it be.
I'm from your ancient future.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss.
Learn to see like degrees of Mason because your faith.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss.
I'm from your ancient future.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss.
I'm Master Mason when I'm building my pyramid.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss. Deep inside the forest, underneath the trees, lit up by the torches, going through degrees. Started horizontal, lifted vertically. What's the magic number? Mystery schools in ancient Egypt, alien science equipped, hovered above in 3 ships, large enough to eclipse the sun. The widow, the Virgin Mother Mary, the sprig of acacia found inside a cemetery. Let's talk of hieroglyphics, not the pseudo-scientific. The phony spirit healers or a reading by a mystic. The snake oil sellers or some fabricated cleric who speak of all religion to exploit the esoteric. The crystal rubber, card reader, Ouija board controller, the spellcaster, cult leader, or some holy roller. The soul sucker, vampire feeding off your energy, and people still believe it's some imaginary enemy. I never look to the skies to say a prayer. There's no mystical wizard who's up there. Everything that ever was is everywhere. So let's light the 3 candles for this black tie affair. Stargating, we all are stargazing. Heart starts racing like studying Carl Sagan. Standing in formation, chanting the oration. Tell the mortals there will be no teleportation. Deep in dark woods, down the creepiest roads. Different symbols, letters, and numbers, you can see them decode. In the creepiest robes, bunch of people we loathe. I don't fuck with the shit they do in that Bohemian Grove.
I'm from your ancient future.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss.
Learn to see like degrees of Mason because your faith.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss.
I'm from your ancient future.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss.
I'm Master Mason when I'm building my pyramid.
Legend of the third degree, God, Hiram Abyss.
unindoctrinated.
From Mattapan, going through Dorchester to get to Roxbury, just to get more fresher. Going up Mass Ave, hoping to Newberry. I need the new what? I stay a new everything. I got game in the hood, swear to God, everybody know my name in the hood. And the clothes are dope, yes I must say. Threads and emos, Adidas, Johnny Cupcake. Hey girl, come here. I'm one of them boys that be in front of the corner mall downtown crossing. I'm a dawn to calm out, comprende. Eyes like the cigar sign, smoking on Fenway. I never go to sleep, never woke up, nothing sweet, but I'm dunking cause my donuts. Hi Tiffany, can we date, hun? I'm Mr. Boston, not from VH1. No! Yes! King Spider. There was ever a question in your mind? Who's the best of the beat? Stop it! I'm the motherfucking king! Beacon Hill, I know you got me. I see you, Duval. D-How. Where we at? Sometimes I want to go somewhere, man. You know? Where everybody know my motherfucking name, everybody do cocaine, you know? It's a place like Boston, you know? Beacon Hill, Paul Revere shit.